Vlad.
Yeah.
That sounds, because, you know, one thing that you told me was embrace the hate. I like that.
Yeah.
I like
been
that
doing it
line.
more.
I embrace the hate.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the people that got love for us, though, and check this, because what motivated me to come back to the show was I was, you know, shopping, and this young kid, white kid, about probably 15 years old, he's with his moms, and he goes, yo, Vlad, I watch all your interviews. So that's what motivated me as the younger generation also, as well as my OGs and people my age and in their 30s or whatever and younger. But, you know, it's just, you know, I appreciate the outlet you throw me. Cameron calls us business partners. I don't know what you shout to Cam. We just did.
We'll talk about that in a second.
We'll talk about that.
Talk about
That's
that
cool.
in a second.
That was great. That was a great show.
Yeah.
And first we gotta talk about some hip hop too, Vlad.
We're gonna talk about all this. But first of all, welcome to Vlad TV.
Vlad
Tony
TV,
Yayo's
come on,
back.
let's go, man.
Tony Yayo's back.
Yes, baby,
Round
I'm
of
back.
applause. Round of applause.
Shout to that kid though. I forgot his name. You know, he motivated me to come back, come to Vlad. Yo, I watch all your Vlad interviews. You know, because I'm just here for the people.
Millions of people do.
Yeah.
Don't let them tell you otherwise.
I told you how great ideas me and you have a show.
Yeah.
We just
gotta
curse each other out all day because I fucking never agree with you, but it's cool.
People are saying you and I need to do like a buddy cop movie.
What do you mean? Who's gonna be the cop? You?
We can both be cops.
Nah, I can't be.
Nah, you can't be a cop in a movie?
Nah.
Really?
I don't know why they would say that. That's crazy. But that's crazy. Because I'm no way federal. I'm never. That's one thing about me, Vlad. When I do these interviews, like, I never try to be federal on these interviews.
Okay.
Because people think, like, yo, when you do these interviews, you know, some of them you being federal. Like, you might say some crazy shit. I'm not saying that crazy, too crazy on here. That's it.
Well, you mentioned the Cameron show.
Right.
You and 50 did the show.
Definitely.
Uncle Murder too, right?
Shout to Cameron. Wish Mace was there. You know, Mace wasn't there, but shout out to Mace too. Mm-hmm. It was a great show. You know what I'm saying? Nice platform.
Yeah, my name got brought up.
Yeah, Cameron said he got more cameras than you and shit like that.
Well, he said his studio's nicer than mine, but he's never been in my studio. What do you think? You've been to both studios. Who's got the nicest studio? Be honest.
He got a lot of cameras and shit.
He's got more cameras. I got 3 cameras.
You got a lot of shit too, but his shit is like, I mean, that shit is like in the casino, like damn near. Like, it's like, you know, to walk to his shit, you see the Baccarat shit, you know what I mean? It's like, his shit is like, I don't know. It's kind of, it's ill. I can't front it. It's ill.
All right. Salute to
I'm
Cameron.
not saying you ain't got more shit, but you know, he got.
Okay, I'm just wondering. I've never been to a studio. He's never been to mine.
He got a lot of high-tech cameras, lights.
Okay.
Fucking, it's just crazy in there. I ain't gonna lie.
All right.
He got more shit than you, Vlad.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. If he does, he does. Salute to Cam. You know, he hit the podcast world hard.
Yeah,
made an impact, especially on the sports side, and you know, him and Mace, I think,
definitely.
are a strong team.
They getting a big bag over there, man.
Yeah, congrats. You know, if he ever wants to do my show, him or Mace, they're welcome. If they want me on their show, you know, they just hit me up.
Yeah, that's great.
I like supporting everyone in my space.
Definitely, man. It's hip hop, man.
Yeah. What are they saying though? That like, what did 50 say that you're all talkative on Vlad TV? You're all quiet on Cam's show?
I mean, you know, it was more of his interview. You know, when I come up here, it's more me doing my thing. So I didn't even know like what was expected when I went up there. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't know there was a microphone for me and Murder. I didn't know No Diddy. I didn't know that stuff was there.
Why was that a No Diddy?
A microphone for me?
Come on, man.
I don't know.
People are over Diddy.
It's like now everything is a No Diddy.
It's an over Diddy.
Right, forget it, man.
That's an over Diddy.
Force of habit. Let me stop saying that. But no, I didn't even know it was set up for us to sit down and talk. So it was just different for me.
Yeah, they just threw you in there.
Yeah, the microphones, like, I didn't know because it was like Star that set it up. So I didn't know like what was going on. I was downstairs. I told Murder to just go upstairs and see if we could get some papers from Cam and Mace. So I was downstairs with some of that good old Cookies Flamingo. You know what I mean? 702, shout to Cookies Harrison too. Shout to Dr. Green, got the Dr. Green Jacob on. You know what I mean? Get your
Jacob on now?
Get your NFT soon. Nah, I've been had this. Huh. This from my Dr. Green deal.
Okay, so they gave you a Jacob watch.
Yeah, they gave me a Jacob watch. Shout out to the Capone boys. Shout out to you know, everybody over there, the whole team. You know, they got me on the team as well as a whole bunch of other artists. You know, and I like what they doing. It's like, you know, we gonna have it has a lot to do with crypto and NFTs.
I mean, were you rocking the Jacobs when they were popular, like with the, you know, like the white ones with the red and blue blocks on them? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I had a Jacob. I gave it to one of the homies a while ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually gave it away.
Yeah, that was a classic watch for its time.
I should have kept it.
Yeah, that one I think you should have kept.
But see, that's how I was with my friends. I used to give them watches, drive my cars, sleep in my house, crash my cars. You know, just it was just take them on trips, take them around the world. And a lot of them don't even call me to say happy holidays. Happy holidays to everybody too. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. But a lot of these people don't even reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? So I done gave people watches, chains. You know what I'm saying? I remember there was a producer, Doe Pesci, dude from the hood. I got him like a beat, and Drake sampled it, got him a check later on down the line. Like, I done helped a lot of people, and they don't even call you. I done helped artists, Danny Brown, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if they call me or not, because I'm going to live my life regardless. You know, it's cool. It's all cool with all of them. I'm just mentioning some of the stuff I did for dudes around the way, new artists, and dudes that just was around me every day. You know what I'm saying? I used to give people chains. Yo, here's a chain. You know how much jewelry I would have if I didn't give jewelry away?
How much jewelry did you think you gave away total? Add it all up. Add it all up, dollar-wise.
I gotta say at least probably 80,000 in jewelry just gave away.
Okay, so almost 100,000 in jewelry.
Yeah, I would say that just about. Because the value of the Jacob watch at that time was what? It probably over that, but I know the value went down, so.
That one's kind of classic. I think that may have kind of dipped up a little bit. You see Drake wearing it and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I don't know the value of the classic Jacob watch, but I don't know if he was overpaying at that time, because 50 gave me that Jacob watch.
Oh, okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? So it was a gift to me, and I just gave it to one of the homies. Like, when I came home out of jail, they gave that to me.
Do you still have, like, the original G-Unit chains and the stuff like that?
A lot of the shit was given away. A lot of shit you can't find. A lot of shit, you really not thinking about it no more.
I mean, what was...
Because jewelry for me is cool, but it's like, after a while, I don't know, as you get older, it's not really that special to you. I mean, it's special. Like, I like watches and stuff like that. You see how you like watches?
Yeah, I like
You know what I'm saying? So the chain really kind of, you would say lose their value depending on the chain.
Well, a custom jewelry, anything will lose value as soon as you buy it.
Except for not really the watch, though, no?
No, custom. You start throwing ice on the watch, it's going to lose value.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. You customize anything, and it's going to be less than what it's worth.
Right.
Right then and there. So you leave a plain chain, you good.
Right. So,
but a chain in and of itself is custom, unless you just get like a Cuban or something with nothing on it. But like an emblem, that's all custom.
But that goes to say, when you say you get your watches, you get them all insured.
Right.
Motherfuckers in the hood is dying for it. See, there's a big difference. So when you look at the jewelry game, it's a whole different game. It's crazy. Because you got insurance, so you giving your shit up. But motherfucker in the streets...
Oh, you know, someone trying to rob me, they can have it. I'm not resisting. Seriously, everyone listening to this, you don't have to shoot me or stab me over anything of mine.
Vlad, this a Vlad PP.
Go ahead.
PSA.
Make a video out of it afterwards. Go ahead and put it on a world tour. I'm not going to get hurt over this piece of metal on my wrist.
So you see, that's the difference between, you know, the hood and a civilian.
Yeah.
That's, you know, being hood, because motherfuckers are getting robbed left and right. The chain sometimes, when you look at some of the artists that we lost, like a PNB Rock, Roscoe's, that wasn't worth it, or a Pop Smoke. New York ain't been kind of the same without Pop Smoke.
True.
In my eyes, he's was the star.
100%.
Because
the whole New York drill movement started with Pop Smoke. And everyone else, I feel, is trying to do their best Pop Smoke impression. Not in a negative way, but just out of homage to
I wouldn't say it started with Pop Smoke. I would just say Pop Smoke was a star.
Who was doing that type of music before Pop Smoke?
There was a lot of niggas. There was a lot of Pop Smoke. There was a lot of niggas before Pop Smoke.
With that sound, though, with the drum patterns and the way the bass lines would come in?
There was a lot of drill. I just can't come up with no names right now, but I know plenty of drill rappers from the Bronx that was kind of doing it before Pop Smoke.
Right.
Pop Smoke, I didn't look at him as just a drill artist. I look at him as an all-around artist. Like, he can make records for the females. The women like him. He can make records for niggas in the hood. They say they outside, all kinds of shit. He's an all-around artist. I didn't just look at him as a drill artist. It's just he was rhyming on drill beats.
Yeah, I mean, look, Pop.
But when you look at all that shit, it's over jewelry and money. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers see you on Instagram and showing money and jewelry.
Yeah.
And it's like, for artists, you gotta do that to impress the people, I would say, so-called people or whatever, the fans, they want to see that because they want to see the success. But at the same time, you got motherfuckers that are stick-up kids out there, motherfuckers that will jack you. Like, yo, you got a $300,000 watch on or $200,000 chain on? I'm going to get this nigga. Because that shit could change your life. And it's like that.
Or so you think at the time.
Yeah.
Or so you think at the time. But really, it never does.
What do you mean?
Okay, so you take a $100,000 chain off somebody. You're not going to get $100,000 for it. You got to take it to someone that's going to buy stolen items, right? So they'll give you, what, 25 cents off the dollar?
But you got to look at this. That's
so you get 25,000 off that chain.
Look, when you look at home invasions in L.A. and ATL, they going in fucking Britney Spears' house, Beyonce mom's crib.
Right.
Chris Rock, Nas, they running all them shits because they trying to hit the lick of their life. So it's like, it's different everywhere. Anywhere you go, New York, same thing. You got to watch on, the jury on. Sometimes it really ain't worth it.
I mean, it always, what, in terms of robbing or wearing it?
No, I'm just saying what you do. Smart way is the civilian way.
Yeah.
Get insurance.
Right. But what I'm saying is, I have yet to hear of someone who changed their life by robbing someone for some jewelry.
I mean, that's to you, but to a nigga in the hood?
I mean, but they think that way, but a month later, that money's gone.
I mean...
Who retires off a jewelry robbery? Have you heard anyone retiring off a jewelry robbery?
I understand what you're saying, but...
I'm not talking about breaking into some jewelry store and taking $3 million of the jewels.
I understand what you're saying, but when somebody... stomach is touching their ribs.
No, I get it.
That 10 grand or that 20 grand or 30 grand, it's like Merry Christmas.
Yeah, look, PNB Rock, more information came out, and there was a guy that was sort of like just a dude that just hangs out. I don't know if he was homeless or what.
Yeah.
But, he gave PNB Rock £1 when he came in, and then he went and made that phone call. And then that's how, the dude, his son, got involved in that robbery.
I think that's how it usually happens when you got jury on and you go on a spot with jury on that's in the hood. So if you go on the spot and you PNB Rock without the jury, it might be a whole different situation.
Yeah, I don't know why he don't just leave his shit in the car.
So it's just like, jury don't, look, after a while, man, I told you, when I got my first watch, what was said to me was like, you get killed for that watch. So for me, when you look at an artist like Pop Smoke or XXX or any of these artists that died from gun violence, your face is the jewel. People are gonna still want to take a picture with you and want to hang out with you without jury on. I don't got no jury on. Yeah. It's a plain Jane Jacob. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people gonna still love me for me. They gonna love the artist for them too, if they really love that artist. That's how I see it.
Yeah, man, it's sad. It's sad because, like I said, all the money that was in jewelry that was stolen from Pop Smoke, everyone went to prison. I don't think there's any money left over. The amount of ways they had to split it by the time they sold it.
But it's not worth it. But, it's like, where we from, two things people die over. They name and they chain, which is stupid. Because when you get older, you look at it like, damn, Vlad got his shit insured. He ain't dying for his shit. He just going to get another watch. But to a motherfucker don't want to be talked about in the hood, like, yo, that motherfucker got me. You know what I mean? Like, and some motherfuckers will crash out. Some motherfuckers will just take the loss. But the best loss, I guess, is if it's insured instead of losing your life. Because going home to your family is the goal.
Yeah, but the problem is that a lot of guys that come from your background don't want to call the police when their stuff gets stolen, and you need a police report for your insurance. You see what I'm saying? The insurance company aren't going to give you the money back without a police report. So you have to call the police and you have to explain what happened. If you don't call the police, your insurance is worthless.
But do you consider is that snitching? To even dial 911 and call the police and say you got robbed and you want your money back? If you got $1 million worth of jewelry, I don't think is that telling? No, because you're not telling on the person. You're just saying, I got robbed.
Right. But someone like you wouldn't do it.
How would you know that?
Because you're anti-911. You're anti-911.
I am anti-911, but if somebody's dying, nigga, I'm going to call an ambulance or something for them. Come on, bro. This is real life. We got to grow up sometime.
I agree. I've been saying this the whole time.
If I got a LeBron James, Black Panther, Richard Mille on, you get booked, you got insurance. I'm not going to
AP makes the
AP.
The Black
I thought it was the Richard.
I just gotta correct you.
I know that's one of them
it's
watches.
The AP.
Right
It's
there.
purple. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Watches,
Yeah,
so I just watch everything.
Yes, the AP.
So what if you're not going to the precinct? You saying I got robbed? I'm not pointing out nobody. Yo, listen, I got robbed. This for insurance. Boom.
That's it.
That's not.
I don't know who
snitching.
did it. Some guy in the mask.
You're not pointing at nobody and saying he robbed me or he robbed me. You just calling fucking insurance. Like, yo, listen, in the precinct or whatever, y'all got robbed. I'm gonna fill out a report. Fill out that report.
Give it to the insurance company.
You're not telling on nobody.
I agree.
So I think for every artist should have insurance on their jury.
Yep.
Why not?